On today's show, the Josh Ruff Memorial Run, magnetism, our first club report,
and a field trip.
TJTV starts now. Good morning, Jags. It's First Things First period, and that means it's time for our morning show. First Things First on TJTV. I'm Yusuf.
And I'm Anashka.
Clubs are finally starting up with Club Rush happening today.
For a quick overview, let's go to Mo for our first club report.
Hey Jags, I'm Mo with today's club report. Club Rush is finally here after a long wait, so make sure to go to the clubs and check them out during lunch. You'll see a lot of people advertising their clubs with big posters and sign-up sheets. Clubs are a great way to get involved, meet people with the same interests as you, and go to a club to have some fun.
Last Saturday, the cross-country team had their second meet of the season at Willow Hill Reservoir near Folsom High School.
They attended the Josh Ruff Memorial Invite that honors Josh Ruff, an admired Oak Ridge High School cross-country competitor.
The course was 1.5 miles, involving rocky dirt trails, small fields, and multiple hills.
Attendance doubled from last week's meet. There were 24 runners total. Results can be viewed online at milesplit.com and athletic.net. Search Josh Ruff Memorial Invite for the boys and girls race times and placement.
The Toby Johnson boys team placed 6th, while the girls team placed 8th. Both performed extremely well.
Here are some clips from the race.
On your mark.
Wow, now I'm even more motivated to run.
The next cross-country meet is once again at Willow Hill Reservoir for the Willow Hill Challenge.
They'll be competing on September 30th. Go Jaguar runners!
Another interesting topic is magnetism.
I always use magnets, but I never knew how they work.
Charlotte created a package containing more information for you and others wondering about magnets.
Hi, I'm Charlotte. I'm sure you have used a magnet or put up your pictures and papers on your fridge. Whenever you touch two magnets together, sometimes they will be attracted to each other, sometimes not. What is happening? A magnet is a material that produces a magnetic field. A magnetic field is like a force field. It's an invisible force that surrounds the entire magnet. They attract specific metals such as iron, nickel, and some magnetic alloys like steel. Gold, silver, and aluminum are not magnetic. Whether or not a metal is magnetic depends on arrangements of atoms called magnetic domains. They produce weak magnetic fields all around them. Usually the directions of the domains are mixed up, canceling each other out. But domains in a magnet are lined up in the same direction. All their magnetic fields are pointing in the same direction. This creates a stronger magnetic field around the whole magnet. When you touch a paper clip to a magnet, the magnetic fields line up the magnetic domains in the paper clip, so it temporarily becomes a magnet too. Every magnet has a north and south pole. In fact, if you cut a magnet in half, those pieces will still have north and south poles. The next time you have two magnets, try touching them together. The opposite poles attract because their magnetic domains align perfectly. Flipping the magnets will make the like poles attract each other. Their magnetic domains are facing opposite directions. I hope you learned something new today. and will continue to explore and ask questions about our world.
Have you ever considered traveling to Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City to see some of the things you have studied or will study in history?
Well, if you have, let me tell you more.
Hey Jags, you probably have heard about the Washington, D.C. trip with Mr. Woodsman. During this trip, you'll visit national monuments that you may have learned in your social science class. If you want to go learn more about this trip, go to the MP room on Thursday at 5:30. There you'll learn about the price for the trip, when it's happening, and more. Remember, there's limited availability, so sign up soon. Reporting for TJTV, I'm Anashka.
And don't forget, there will also be a trip to Japan, Australia, New Zealand, and Tasmania this June that will be announced in that meeting.
Before we end today's show, we have a couple of announcements.
Attention all 8th grade boys interested in the Jaguar basketball team. Coach CT will be having conditioning 2 days a week starting today. The month-long conditioning will be every Tuesday and Thursday from 6:30 to 8 p.m. in the Toby gym.
Please don't bring any basketballs. It's conditioning only. Also, you don't have to have required athletic forms to participate, but you also cannot be on the no activities list. If you have any questions, you can email the coach. His contact info can be found on the TJMS website.
Toby Johnson Lady Jags will have their first home volleyball match today, so come on out and support the team as they take on Smedberg Middle School.
A few key reminders for athletic event spectators. Admission is $2 for students and $4 for adults. There are no in and out privileges, so once you come, you must come into the game and you must stay until the end. Also, food and drink are not allowed in the gym to help keep our facility clean and safe for players and spectators.
Any student on the no activities list is also not allowed to attend games. Let's keep cheering positive and use kind, respectful language. The 7th grade team will play at 4 p.m. and the 8th grade team will play immediately after. Come on out and support the Lady Jags. Now that's all we have for today. We'll be back on Thursday with another episode of First Things First on TJTV. I'm Yusuf.
And I'm Anashka, and this is Toby the Jaguar. And make
today your best day yet.